I did a few videos on this bass with neck dive, Squire Jaguar bass. I believe one of the older ones with the full, full long scale, regular Fender scale neck. I believe the newer ones have a shorter neck, which of course would cause less neck dive. But anyway, I did a few videos on it, tried a few different things, and I ended up with super light tuners. And what sort of happened now is it doesn't neck dive. After playing it now for months in bands and things like that, I'm finding that although it's somewhat comfortable, I'm really more used to the neck being like this. So I'm going to try one more thing, and it's this little operation. I went to the hardware store and checked out some stuff, and I have this really big thick bolt, then a washer, then this, it's like a grommet thing. And the reason for that is, instead of just two washers, the leather strap end, I didn't want it rubbing against the somewhat sharp threads of the bolt here. So this, if you see, it's like a smooth, the grommet thingy. And then I have this metal spacer. So what's going to end up happening is I'm going to drill a hole into the base, big enough for this, but hopefully just small enough that the threads really bite in well, and screw it in right up to there. And that'll give me like a little over an inch. The strap will be a little over an inch out. Well, it'll be like that much further. And hopefully it won't look too stupid. But anyway, that I'm sure will now cause the bass neck to sit more like this. So I'll be right back. I'm going to drill a hole. And, well, you know what? I'm going to drill a hole. And then I'm going to screw this in. Because, there's no point, you don't need to watch me do all that. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I did it. I don't think it looks too terrible. And especially from far away, you really can't tell. It definitely, it hangs, more in playing position that I like. Out of tune. So there we are. So that did it. I'm going to play. I have a show tomorrow with one band, and we're playing 2-hour-long sets, and then playing bass. And then I have, believe it or not, the next morning, 12 hours later, I have to be back to the exact same place for a student concert for the school that I work with, the Band Gig School of Music, in performance. We do shows with the students and everything, and I'm playing bass in 1, 2, 3 bands there. So playing bass. So I'll give this a good workout. The only thing I'm a little concerned with, hopefully, fingers crossed, this isn't going to snap off, because if it does, I'll be fairly unhappy, because now there's a big thread, like 1.5 inches of threaded steel in the bass, and I'll have probably a difficult time getting it out, because it's not wood screw threads. it's, as you saw, fairly fine, like, you know, a bolt kind of thing. So it's like tons of threads, and it's in there like pretty solid, pretty sturdy. So anyway, we'll see what happens, and if it still needs to be tilted slightly more, I think moving this button up an inch or two, I've been told, will help. I tried it, and my recollection is it helped the neck dive a little, but not like enough. The lighter tuners really were the thing that did it. This is just like, you know, if we say like, well, it hung like here, and then this extension here brings it up like, you know, whatever that is, 5 or 10 degrees more, then changing this strap button position might bring it like another like 3 or 4 degrees, just enough so that it's like exactly where I want it. But we'll see what happens tomorrow, and I'll report back.